Table for two, table for two. Having fun, playing games, just me and you.
Welcome to the Table for Two show. I'm Phil.
And I am Jane. Happy summer, everybody.
Ooh, yeah.
Woo.
It's been warm.
Hot in Chicagoland, ladies and gentlemen. Hot in Chicagoland. So today, we're going to play a really cool game. Here's the long story short. Last month, we showed you a deck builder game. That was pretty cool. Well, we thought so anyway. We love deck builder games, as you know. This is a little bit like a deck builder game, except it's with dice.
It's a dice builder game.
It's a dice builder game. Now, the reason we're showing this game, a lot of you out there may know this game already, just to be fair. However, we have something called a 10 by 10 board. A 10 by 10 board, in case you don't know what it is, it's a goal you set for the year. 10 games you really want to play throughout the year, and you want to try to play them at least 10 times. Now, some people do 5 by 5 boards. Now, to be fair, how did we hear about the 10 by 10 board? Was from our friends over at Eat, Chit, and Dice. Yes, that's the name of their podcast. Eat, Chit, and Dice.
Chit.
C-H-I-T.
C-H-I-T.
But they're hysterical. If you haven't listened to them at this point, I recommend listening to them. But I actually had never heard, being a gamer all my life, I'm not telling you how old I am, but I'd never heard of a 10 by 10 board until they explained that. So we bought a 10 by 10 board from this company called Daft Concepts online. You can make your own, to be fair. You can use a piece of graph paper for all we care.
Yep.
We want it to be cooler. So we bought our 10 by 10 board. We stained it ourselves. But it shows a list of all the games that we chose.
She stained it.
Okay, I stained it. List of all the games we would like to really play, that we haven't played a lot, that we want to get into more 10 times. And as you can see, at this point in time today, we've already played all the Carcassonnes we could. We love Carcassonne.
We've said it's our favorite.
We already hit our goal, so we took Carcassonne, put it back in the basement, and said, okay, no more Carcassonne the rest of this year because we got to fill in the rest of this. We love Cthulhu Wars, but we just...
That kills me. We have 9 more to go.
We will, because we love it so much.
I know, we will, definitely.
We like to play it with friends better, just to be fair. Regardless. Quarriors... We're almost at Quarriors.
Yeah.
We're going to get another one right now.
Yep.
He's almost at the end. We love Quarriors. And a few people wrote in when they saw our 10 by 10 board on Instagram and whatnot, what is Quarriors? Now, I know some of you do know what it is, so I apologize. But those who don't, we're like, you know what? So many people emailed us or texted us or tweeted, whatever, and said, what is Quarriors? I said, you know what? Who cares if it's a couple of years old? Let's show it, because we really like it. So today we're going to be playing, the base game. Quarriors. Now, I got the collectible tin, to be fair. It's a really cute tin. It actually also comes in a box that you can buy, obviously. I don't even know if the collectible tin is available still, but I did buy the collectible Quarriors tin, which gives you everything you need to play. You can play 2 to 4 players. I believe, 2 to 4. I'm double checking myself. So you can have 2 more friends play with you.
Yep.
Now, just like any collectible card game, or actually collectible dice game like Star Wars, Destiny, right?
Yep.
It's very similar too, except that one's a bit of a pain because you're collecting them. Instead of a deck builder, you can just buy extra sets.
Yeah, that one you're buying the packets.
Yeah, and you're hoping you're going to get something new. Where Quarriors actually came out with a bunch of expansions. So there's Quarrior Cormageddon, Quarrior Quest of Gladiator, Quarrior Light versus Dark, Quarrior Quarterfacts, and also Quarriors Rise of the Demons, which is a little smaller box. But all of these sets give you just more dice to play in your game, more cards, more creatures, more spells. To be fair, the base set had a couple of things that should have been changed a little bit, and they changed them in the future games, and we'll explain that a little bit here. So anyway, long story short, it's really a cool game, and you can buy way more dice and way more cards to play with and get all sorts of different options every time you play, which we love, so that's why we bought them all.
Yep.
But today we are just playing with the base set, for those of you who just like to try the base set.
Yeah.
So Philip, why don't you explain a little bit about this play mat? By the way, this is not something you buy. We actually just printed these. Because we wanted to have a play mat. You don't have to have a play mat, but go ahead.
So a little about the play mat. So there's something called an active pool. When you roll die, they're going to get put into the active pool. You'll do something called ready your dice, or ready characters and spells. Those will go in the ready area.
You're ready to act.
Yep. When you spend in order to ready dice or acquire other cards, Quarriors, you will put those in the spent pile, and then anything you actually acquire or completely use will end up in the used pile at the end of the turn.
And it makes sense when we're playing. It'll make a little more sense if you didn't get that just now. But I like using the little almost like a play
like
mat.
a play mat, yeah.
Honestly, because we were going to do the show, we didn't have enough time. I actually just ordered customized play mats, a real play mat for us because we like this game a lot.
Yeah. These were actually off the back of the Quarriors, Quarriors expansion.
Had these on the back of the Quarriors, and so we actually copied these and just made them a little bit bigger for ourselves, so we'd have fun to play it and be easier for you guys to see. So basically, Quarriors, you start with 10 quiddity dice. Basically, quiddity, you'll see actually there's a card here called Basic Quiddity. It's your, did I say 10?
Yes.
Oh, 8 quiddity dice. This is the money you spend. This is basically your currency. It allows you to buy other dice. It allows you to, as Phil mentioned, ready one of your creatures. So you need the money. You definitely need money. So everybody starts with 8 of those.
Yep.
And they go into your drawstring bag. Are you going to put yours in your drawstring bag?
I will.
All right. I thought we were doing this together. You also start with 4 what they call assistants. The assistant die also has quiddity on it, but it also can be an assistant to your battles. So it's also basically a creature, for a better word, but they call them assistants. You start with 4 assistants to start your game. You pop them in the bag, you shake them on up. Now, here we have what's called the wilds. Okay, the wilds is made up of 3 different types of cards. Every time you play the game, there's a base set of cards. There's basic quiddity, which is what we just showed you, the white dice, which have quiddity. The only reason there's nothing on this card, no dice, is because this is a place you can actually get rid or cull if you want to get rid of those dice because you want to get better dice when you're pulling, you can throw them in here and people can even buy them later.
They end up back here. They don't end up out of the game.
You have more assistants available, or again, if you cull your dice, which means you're getting rid of dice out of your bag at any given time, you can do that. They would go here. But then you can always buy another one for 1. It shows you the cost. We have portals. Again, so these 3 are always used in all the games. And portals is kind of cool because if you buy a portal, you can actually re-roll dice and pull more dice, and you'll see how that works in just a little bit. But those are the 3 base cards you use in pretty much all the games. You then come down to a row of spells. Okay, so we have 3 types of spells you can use during your turn. Again, these have costs at the top left. I'm looking at your screen right now. That you'd have to pay in quiddity in order to buy those dice to put in your bag and use during your turn. Again, just like when you're buying cards in Ascension or any other game that you play, it's a deck builder. And then we have 7 creatures.
Yes.
Creature cards. Phil, can you explain a little bit when we laid these out? How, again, we have creature cards. I'm just going to point out. We have creature cards and we have spell cards. Just explain a little bit how this part of the layout happens.
So I'll explain a little bit here. So these are not the only 3 spells. There are a whole bunch of spells that could end up here, and they have different costs too. We just ended up with 3 that all cost 5 because we randomly picked.
But when we actually put them down, we have to make sure of something, though.
There is something we have to make sure, and the same thing with the creature cards. There's a lot of creature cards. Now, these are all considered part of a class. So, for instance, the strong warrior of the Quay. There's actually a warrior of the Quay, and there's a mighty warrior of the Quay.
Basically, it's the Quay clan.
And so you never put 2 of the same class on the board. The easy way to find that out, in fact, I'll find one right here, Warrior of the Quay, they have the same dice indicators on the bottom. So as soon as you're drawing cards, if a duplicate comes up, you don't have to look at the text, you just get rid of it and draw another one.
Yes, you always want to have 7 different dice, basically, for the creatures, and also 3 different dice for the spells. There are 5 spells, by the way, just so you know, but there's a total of 130 dice in the beginner set, which is kind of cool, but then you buy the other sets, and you get more and more. So the point here is we're not using all the dice. We could have gotten a different class that we didn't actually put out here. For example, no, we don't have this one out. So we didn't put out the one with the purple background and the green part of the die. But again, that's another one that's in the box still.
Yeah.
So any classes you don't use when you set up your game go right back in your box. Your cards go right back in your box. Your spell cards, whatever you don't use, go back in the box. And this is your setup. But that's the cool part. Because every time you set up, you can have a different game. It's not always the same game every single time.
Now, one thing that is kind of cool about the game is we're all trying to win glory. That's the object of the game, and that's this little glory tracker board down here. It varies based on how many players are playing. For us, we go all the way to 20.
Because we're 2.
3 players, 15, 4 players, 12. But yeah, we're going for 20, so that's the whole object, and that is what is on each of these cards as well.
How much glory they earn you if you you'll see how it works. You basically save your creature. Now, the funny part about this is the basic game again. The basic game's tracker we hate, but I think they realize that because in one of the future releases, which is the additional dice and everything, they have a new tracker in there. Why we hate this? Why don't you point? Because I can't.
I'll point out that you follow a zigzag pattern.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you don't go back to the left. You go backward and then forward and then backward.
And so many times we've gone, 5, 10. Oh,
wait,
darn it.
How did I suddenly get to 12?
So the new one, we should have probably pulled the new one out of the box, but I wanted to go with the base set just to show you that if you do have the base set only, I don't know if they fixed it in the new releases, but you got to go around.
Yeah.
Which is
it actually got us twice because we messed up when we played the first one, and then when we got the new board, like, wait, this one's going in the left to right order.
Which we would think is proper
So keep
order.
that in mind.
And then the play mats, to be fair, the original play mat did not have a spent pile.
Mm-hmm.
So when you spent your dice, you could throw them right and used, which is fine. But the problem with that was then you might forget which one did I just use because you may have a lot of stuff in the used pile.
Yeah.
And so they gave you like a nice section in the middle to say, okay, during this turn, here's what I've spent. And then when I'm totally done with my turn, I throw them into used. And then I have that separation of not just everything going into used from the prior turns as well.
Yeah, and for the base set, it's not super important, but if you get used to playing that way, it gets you in a better position for playing some of the expansions that actually do make a distinction between the two.
Yeah, so actually you can even see these say Quarriors on them because we like that particular playmat better.
Yeah.
Now before we start to play, I just want to make sure I point something out. What I did prior to the game today is I took pictures of all the cards we decided to pull out for the game, and I blew them up for those of us who can't see. So instead of us during the whole game reading the cards in front of you, and leaning over and pulling up glasses and all sorts of stuff because we're getting older now. You may see us here to read our card special abilities. It's just a little bit easier for us and for you to not have to watch us go, what does that say? So it's just, old people. Yeah. So all right, let's take a look and let's play Quarriors. Well, before we start playing, you know us. Look at my pretty wine glasses. Ooh, look at new wine glasses. Look at new wine glasses. Today we are drinking a little odd situation here. This is a red Barbera, or it's from Italy. But this wine is actually labeled from the Grand Hotel in Mackinac Island in Michigan.
Yes.
And the reason we have this lovely Barbera from the Grand Hotel is because last month in July, Philip and I celebrated our anniversary. And we try every July, it's so far the last couple of years now, we go up to the Grand Hotel for our anniversary weekend. And it actually happens to be the same weekend they had the wine tasting.
Yeah.
So we worked it out perfectly that we go celebrate our anniversary and we do some wine tasting up there and we get a free bottle of wine from the Grand Hotel.
And it's surrounded by water, so it's cooler
Oh my
there.
God. If you have never been to if you can't afford the Grand, we really can't afford it either, we save up for it every year. The Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island, it is worth every penny, I will say that. But if you just want a vacation with no cars, it's all horse and buggy. It is gorgeous. You gotta take a ferry to get over there. Anyway, Grand Hotel wine, Mackinac Island. Happy anniversary a month after.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Cheers. All right, so we tossed a coin and Phil is going first this game. So go for it, baby. Show us how to play Quarriors. Well, it's quiddity too. Show us your quiddity.
So the first thing I'm going to do is look in my ready area. I have no creatures in my ready area to score. So
normally you score first, but there's nothing to score.
Skip that part of my turn. So the next part of my turn, I am going to draw 6 die and roll them and hopefully ready something, but we'll see what happens.
This is what it's called an active pool when he rolls them.
Yep. All right, so there's the 6 I'm going to roll. And I mentioned readying. I have nothing to ready.
He has no spells. He has no creatures.
Yes. So normally I would ready. If this was that, I could ready it, but I can't. It's not an assistant. It's just quiddity. If I had readied it, I'd be able to attack. You have nothing to attack anyway. So
first turns kind of boring.
First turn's pretty boring.
Yeah.
But I do have 4, 6, 8 to spend.
You have a lot of quiddity to spend.
Right off the bat, I've got 8 to spend. So I'm going to get...
Wilds are at your choice.
I have, there's quite a bit of 8 to pick from here. I'm going to buy or capture a Strong Quake Dragon for 8.
Dragons.
That's all 8. Go to my spent pile. There's nothing else to do, so that's the end of my
Easy
first
peasy.
turn.
All right, my turn again. I can't score anything. I have nothing to score. So I pick out my 6 dice from my bag. This looks like I'm getting a lot of white here. Oops, roll them into my active area. All quiddity, just like Philip.
Oh boy.
So I can't ready anybody. I can't attack anything. But I do have quite a bit of quiddity as well. I have 2, 4, 6, 9 quiddity.
Wow.
Again, I'm going to go for one of the higher creature cards here. However, I'm going to go for one of the wizards.
Okay.
Put that in my discard pile or my used pile right away. Spent pile is over. Boom, boom. I'm done with my turn.
Yep, so any quiddity that's left is wasted.
Yeah, you can
now,
only
you
buy
would
one
think,
thing.
well, with 9, you could still get an assistant, but you can only get one of these
Out of the
per
wilds.
turn, unless you have a special card. So, I still have dice in my bag, so I roll up, pick those. I have nothing in my ready area.
Right, nothing to score. We'll get there. We'll get some scoring
I
going here.
should have 6 left in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we started with 12.
12, yeah.
All right.
Shake them up.
Okay, well, I got something special. So that is an assistant reroll. I get to use that immediately, and I get to roll another die with it. So,
Because it has a little burst symbol, he gets to roll that die plus another dice.
Yes.
Die. I should say that dice plus die.
and
Oh, all
that
right. At
kinda
least you
worked.
got an assistant with that.
All right, so now I got, exciting, I actually get to do so. So I'm going to ready this die. On the upper left is the amount it takes to ready him, which is 1.
Level 1.
So I spend 1 quiddity to ready him, and he just sits out there.
And normally he would attack me, but I have nothing to attack yet.
Nothing to attack.
So he hangs out.
I have 4 left to spend. There's nothing worth 4, but there are some 3s out
You
here.
got a portal choice for 4.
For the portal.
That's one of the basic cards.
It's pretty, yeah, it's basic. They are useful, but I'm going to go for a Death Dealer for only 3. Leave 1 left over, and that's the end of my turn.
That's it.
Now,
Again,
my bag's empty.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as the bag's empty at the end of your turn, you recycle your
those dice
used
in
die.
there. All right. I have nothing to score, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out my last 6 dice and roll them up. Oh, I have a re-roll. And also, with 1 dice, so I'm going to re-roll one of the assistants to hope to get one. And I didn't, but I got another re-roll, so I'm going to do it again. And I got a lot of quiddity. Again, nothing to ready at this point, nothing to attack. I have, let's see, so 7. Woohoo, 7. So I can actually, well, I'll choose one of the Quay, what do they call those guys? Warriors.
Yeah.
Put him in there. And I spent that, and that's my turn. Pretty simple, but again, empty bag, so I'm going to go ahead and populate it with my dice.
All right, so now I finally get to do the first thing of my turn. I have an assistant sitting in the ready area.
Because I couldn't kill it.
Couldn't kill it, so I get to score him. So I look over here, 1 glory to score him.
Glory, glory. I don't know, sometimes I drink and I start singing.
I have like the Elvis version playing in my
Table
head when you
two
did
hit.
that.
And you get to score that 1 lousy
1,
glory.
that's it. Now it's time to draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
All right. Lots of quiddity there, Bear.
Yeah, and I have a creature die, but it came up quiddity,
That's
so
too bad.
there's nothing I can do about it.
You get a lot of quiddity.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, at least I get 8, so I could get another one of those.
Obviously, the higher cost cards give you more glory too, by the way.
They usually do, yeah. They're not all equal, though. This
No.
one gives 3, this one does 4. I'll go for this one, the Strong Questing Wizard. Well, it goes over here, and that's everything.
That's pretty much all you can do.
Yep.
I've got nothing to score in my ready area, so I'm going to go ahead and pull my dice.
Kind of like deck builder games, the first few hands are just basically getting a little bit better hand.
Yeah. And getting, except no shuffling.
No shuffle.
Hate shuffling. I do remember from last episode. Oh, okay. So I have the wizard. He's a level 2, so I can ready him with a 2 quiddity spend.
Yep.
I can also attack, but you have nothing to attack, so
Yeah.
fair enough. And then I still have 4 quiddity left I can spend, and I'm going to buy a portal. I like the portals. And that's my spend.
Okay.
Goes pretty quick too once you know what you're doing.
I'd love to attack. Well, I'd love to score. I can't do that.
You can't score.
I'm going to draw.
You got nothing in the ready area.
So let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boy, is it hot outside today.
It is 5, 6. Let's see if I can ready something to attack you. Maybe. I've got a reroll. This guy's not going to do anything to you, so I'm going to reroll him and hope for more quiddity. And
You got the same thing.
I got him again. Okay, let's see. This guy's going to cost me 1 to ready, so
He's
I'll
level
do
1.
that. This one's going to cost me another 1 to ready, so I'll do that. And now I get to attack.
Yes.
So when I attack, I get to add my attack values together.
On the top right-hand corner of the die.
Top right-hand corner, so I'll have a 3 and a 1. So mine add together to a 4.
The defense is at the bottom right-hand corner, and I have a 6 defense, so Phil cannot kill me.
Yeah, so nothing happens.
Nope.
All right, nothing happens to mine either.
Right, you just
sit
didn't
out
get
there.
me.
So I failed. Then I still have 3 left. 3. What can I get with 3? I could
get some creatures.
I could try getting one of these things. A strong scavenging goblin.
And you can only buy 1 thing in the wilds per turn. You cannot, even if you
Yeah.
have extra quiddity left, you only get 1.
Yep. That's the end of my turn.
All right. I get to score this little baby now because I saved him, and this is 3 glory. Glory.
You passed me up.
Not for now. All right. I can go pretty quickly though that you pass me up.
Yeah.
So.
Keep an eye on me here too. That I'm moving the right one.
Yeah, we've done
You're
that before.
blue.
I'm blue. See, I got the blue bag.
Yes, I've got the red one.
We've done that before. All right, here we go. Well, let's see. I've got a lot of quiddity and I have 1 reroll. So I'm just gonna kind of reroll the 2. Yeah, okay. So I can ready my assistant for 1. They have an attack of 1, which I don't think is gonna do anything to you.
No, I can decide what order they defend, but it doesn't matter because either one can absorb
Or
all
more
that.
than one, I
So
assume, safely.
I've got 3 and a 2.
So the defense is higher than my attack, so he doesn't obviously get. You have to have equal or higher
Right.
to win that.
But it still goes 1 die at a time, and I get to decide as a defender which one.
Correct. So, all right, fair enough. But I still have 4 quiddity to spend, and I think I'm going to buy another portal. I like the portals.
Okay.
I don't really feel like buying another creature at the moment.
All right. I get to
thanks.
score these. Oh, you still got some die left?
Yeah, I'm good.
I get to score these. So
Oh,
this one.
That was 4 glory. No, that's not 4.
No,
2
it's
glory.
only 2.
Sorry, 2
yeah,
glory.
I know. I was looking there
down
too.
2
So
glory.
he's 2 and he's 1.
3 glory for you.
So 3 for me. 1, 2, 3.
All right, jumping ahead of me.
I have 1 die left in the bag. Kind of like deck builders, you pull that one out first, then you grab the rest of the used pile.
Put them in your bag.
Put those in.
I want to be back at the Grand Hotel, sitting on a porch, listening to the ocean, or not the ocean, the lake.
And playing Quarriors.
Sounds like a lake. Oh yeah, we've actually done that at the Grand Hotel. We've actually played. Actually, that was Elder Sign we brought with us.
Yeah.
We were playing it in the fancy area where there's like a library, and everybody's like, "What are those 2 weirdos doing?" Because there's a lot of fancy schmancy people there, and we're like
Yeah.
playing Elder Sign in the middle.
Yeah, but there were a few people interested.
I was looking around.
All fancy schmancy
What are
and
you
like,
doing over there?
yeah, but I really like to play that game you're playing there.
Like Cthulhu? Oh,
Yeah, I'll bet somebody would say yes.
oh, I'm sure. Somebody else.
Once again, I kind of got a quiddity there when I'd rather have the creature itself.
That's too bad.
I know. I'll ready him for 1.
All right, you're gonna attack me,
Yeah, I'm going to attack you with a 1.
and I have a 2 defense. I'm just making
gonna
sure
fail.
we mentioned that I won
That's
that one.
Good point. 4, 5, 6. What can I do with 6? I can get another. I want to get a spell. I'll get a death incantation
That's a
spell.
good spell. I like that spell.
Yeah. And I waste 1, but that's okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I get to score my little dude for 1.
Yep.
It's very exciting.
Oop.
Oh, I'm on top of you.
Oh boy.
I only had 2 dice left in my bag, so these guys
All right.
all got to go back in. Everybody in.
I need some cheese to go with this whole night or something.
Too bad. We did that every single game. Next time we record a show, we should have little munchies on
We
the
should
side.
have some cheese.
We
I don't think
should.
anyone will mind if I'm nibbling on some
No.
cheese.
Except then you might have something in your mouth and you're ready to talk, which may not be good.
That
All
might
right,
be good or it
rolling
might be
them up.
quiet.
Oh God, look at this crap. I've got 1 assistant I can ready for 1. It's very exciting. I'm going to attack with my attack of 1.
Fail, I have 2.
Yeah, that can work. Meanwhile, I've got 5 quiddity that I can spend, and I think I'm going to buy a goblin for 3.
Scavenging goblin.
And you get 1 whole score on the next one.
I get 1.
Woo!
Hey, but it's 1.
I know, 1 more ahead of me.
Okay, sure. Red, yep, got it.
And depending on how this game plays out, it could be a very fast game for 20 points, or it could be a slower game depending on if nobody, if we keep killing each other, you never get to score.
Yeah.
It's at the time, the time on the box is, I don't know, what is it on the box? I think it says average playing time is 30 minutes.
Okay.
Well, we've had it go longer.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes here. Yeah, I actually got some creature.
Ooh, you got a goblin.
Here. Yep, so I'm going to ready the goblin.
All right. And what's your attack?
Attack with the goblin, which is an attack of 2.
All right, you got me.
All right.
Bummer.
And then I got 4 left. I'll get the portal.
Yeah, I like the portal. All right. So hopefully this isn't not jumping around too fast here, but it's pretty easy to play. But again, you got to be thinking what you're buying and what you're getting there.
Hopefully we get a good attack scenario here too, where you can see how the sequencing
I'm
works.
gonna roll. Okay. Oh wow, got lots of crap going on here. All right. First of all, I've got a portal. The portal shows I can actually pull one more die out of my bag, which I love.
Nice.
Roll that. No big deal though. Now this one actually has 2 things on it. I get a portal pull, not a portal, well, like another portal pull.
Yeah.
And I also get 1 quiddity, so I can actually pull. What does that say there? 2 or 1? Sometimes I can't see. It's 2.
That is a 1.
1. Okay, so I pull one more die to roll.
And that's a good point. You get to do both because it doesn't have a slash.
If there's
on
a slash, you have to choose which one you want to use.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm full of quiddity here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 quiddity. I am going to choose the one that gives me the most points in the glory, and that is going to be the dragon.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. And still stuff in my bag, so.
All right. Well, you didn't have to, you couldn't do anything
I
to me.
couldn't kill you.
So I get to score 2.
He gets 2 glory.
7, go in the right direction on
Yeah.
that track.
Stupid track.
I complain about that track every time I have
And
to
we do have
turn
the
it
other
toward-
track. We should have just brought it out. But we were too lazy to find it in the boxes.
3,
Uh-oh.
4, and I need 2
Fill her up.
more.
Fill her up.
2 more. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I got a creature.
Let's got a creature.
1 creature. Gonna cost me, looks like 1. So I'll spend the 1.
You can't attack me. I have nothing to attack.
Ah.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, then he'll just sit out here and be bored. 2, 3, 4, 5 left to spend.
He's waiting for me to attack him.
I want a victory charm.
All right, so you're buying a spell,
Yes, and that's all I can do.
and that's a ticket. I have nothing to score, so I'm going to go ahead and just pull my dice. I only have 2 dice left in the bag, so I'm going to go ahead and put it, again, much easier than shuffling. Shaking.
Yep.
Shaking it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it
Oh
up.
my goodness.
That's the Cars from the 80s. I know, we're old. Just leave us alone. Okay. Here we go. Big roll, big
More
roll.
like Phil, do not sing background
man.
on that background.
Oh, okay. I get to pull 2 from my portal.
Okay.
That's good. Not really that great. Okay.
Well, it's
so
something.
I can ready my goblin for 1 quiddity. I can ready my assistant for 1 quiddity. So I have a total attack of 3.
Oh boy. I have a defensive 2.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wah wah.
And then I have 4 quiddity to spend. Unfortunately, I can do not that much with that, but maybe I'll try a death dealer for 3.
Okay.
All right. Haha, nothing to score
Yeah,
this round.
nothing. So I go right to the draw.
Right to the draw. 3. You just shake it up.
It is shook.
I love this game. I like it because it's not too hard to learn.
Pretty good variety in this one.
Yeah, you gotta get some liquidity.
And
Oh, you got a slash.
you almost jinxed me.
You
there.
got a slash.
I have a slash, so that's a tough decision. 3 or reroll.
3 quiddity or reroll.
I'm gonna stick with the 3
All right, fair enough.
because it'll take me 2 to ready these 2.
All right.
1, 2, and then I have 4 left. I don't think the reroll would have. Well, maybe the spell. I'll just stick with this. Okay, I'm attacking with a total of. That's a 2. It looks like total of 3.
Oh, I got total of 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill him off for 2.
Yeah.
And then your 1 can attack him because he's only got a defensive 2 already.
Yeah. So she gets to decide the order, and what she's doing is killing off the one that's only getting her
weaker
1
one.
glory,
Yeah.
and saving that one to get 2.
Yeah.
So.
And actually, this goblin has an asterisk on it. Let me just double check myself, make sure I didn't screw myself over there.
Make sure.
He gains +1 defense for each other creature in my ready area. So he actually would have had 3 defense, but still it's okay because.
Well, you still.
How many did you have attack value?
I had 3, but that would have killed
That
him.
would have still, yeah.
So you don't want to kill him.
It has to be
so-
equal or higher to kill,
Yeah.
so it's better I kill the little guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So that made sense. All right, 4 left. 4. I'm gonna get into the portal.
All right.
And that's the end.
Yay! Okay, I can score my little goblin guy for 2, so let's move me up 2. If you
Okay.
don't mind moving me over there.
Yep.
Okay, and I have some dice in my bag, so I'm gonna pull. You know, and there's one thing we forgot to do, it's not a big deal, we'll just remember to do it from this point forward. When you score one of your guys in the ready area, you have a choice to cull one of your dice.
Yeah, and for each one you score.
For each one you score. So
Yeah.
to be fair, we haven't really done that too much yet, but
Nope.
what that means is you can get rid of one of the dice you don't like anymore.
Like the weak ones.
Yeah, so I want to make sure I point that out so we don't forget that. So you have 4 and 2, whoops, 2 more, 6. Okay, let's see what we get here. All right, well, I have my wizard. I'm going to ready him for 2.
Ooh.
He's got a so he has an attack of 3.
Okay. Wow. So I'm gonna do what you did. I'm gonna sacrifice him for 2, and then 1 is left over, so he gets to sit out
He gets
here.
to stay out there.
Yep.
And I still have 3 quiddity I can spend, and I think I'm going to purchase another goblin.
Okay.
And that would be my turn. Now you get to score. Boo.
I have 1 here to score, the 2 glory.
Oh boy,
That goes in
almost
here.
halfway there.
And I've got a few dice left in here, so
I gotta
let's
kill
see.
that guy.
2, 3. I don't know if I have 6. Yep, 6.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, portal.
All right, I have a portal. I'm going to use that. I get to draw 2. I don't have anything in the bag, so I get to recycle right away.
You forgot one.
Oh, didn't notice.
It blended into the playmat.
It kind of did.
I can't wait to get the real playmats I ordered. But these will work for now.
And just 2
One more
little
quiddity.
quiddity. This is actually a very unexciting
Crappy.
roll. 1. And then I have a lot of stuff left over.
All right, go ahead and attack me.
I'm attacking you with a 1.
Oh, I have a 6 defense. Just saying.
Not even a nick. Okay.
Not even a, yeah.
2,
Scratch.
3, 5, 7.
Oh, well, not 8,
7, 7, 7. I'll get a Defender of the Pale.
The pale people.
Yeah, I'm a pale people, so
You're not that pale. I'm pale. I'm super pale.
that's all I can do.
All right, you good?
Yep.
All right, I get to score my wizard for
Okay.
3 glory, please.
Oh boy, back over here again.
Hey, I'm sitting on top of you.
Yep, I get to drink some wine. This is good wine.
Oops. 4. Uh-oh, no more dice. So I have to put them back in the bag. Back in the bag. Shake them up. What do you think of my necklace, by the way? Matches my shirt.
I like that. It does.
So, 2, 4.
And with all the colorful dice,
Yeah.
it's good to wear some
I've
color.
been, I'm not usually a jewelry person, but my girlfriend sells this jewelry online called Paparazzi Jewelry. This necklace and earring set is only $5. I'm not trying to sell it to you. I don't sell it, and then this bracelet, $5. I'm like, oh my god. So I bought like I bought too much.
A little bit addicted.
But-
Every single time she has a new piece on, she says, and guess how much it was?
$5.
I have no idea.
I think
She's
that's-
like, $5.
I'm not a big jewelry person. The only major jewelry I have are the rings on my finger that I bought myself, and you bought me this, of course, for our wedding. But I mean,
That was more than
it.
$5.
Well, thank God. But it wasn't really expensive either. I'm not really into jewelry and spending
Yeah.
money, so for $5, I'm like, hey, I get some cute pieces and I lose them. Who cares? But anyway, I don't know why I'm saying this. But I was proud of myself.
I like it.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I have 1 portal, which gives me an extra cube. Okay. Oh, Oh, I just turned that one over.
Oh,
It was on a 1.
yes, it was
I wanna
on a
be
1.
fair, it was on a 1.
Yep.
Okay, so not much saying, but I can ready my, what's this guy? The Quay guy.
Warrior of the Quay.
Warrior for 2. And I could do my assistant for 1, which gives me 2 left. My attack is going to kill you. No, I'm kidding. It's 4.
I have a defensive 2.
4 attacks, so you're dead. And then I still have 2 to spend, which can't do anything with 2, except I can get an assistant, but I really don't care. So
Yeah.
that is my turn.
Okay. I have nothing to attack or score. I always want to attack. There's 3.
Oh,
Now
man. I'm glad
let's
we're
see if I
inside.
can. Let's see if I can get.
Good, we're inside today.
Yeah.
August, man, in Chicagoland.
It can be.
It gets sweaty out there.
sweltering.
It's almost like Florida, humid-wise.
Yep.
Ooh,
Well, I got a
you
little.
did a good roll there.
Maybe I can do some attacking. Let's see.
No, it's not.
I can prepare him or ready him for 1. I can ready him for
I'm in trouble.
1 more.
Yeah, I'm in
Maybe.
trouble.
These aren't the
What's your attack?
highest sides, so.
What's your attack?
My total attack is pretty good actually. A total is 5.
All right. Well, let's see. If I did him for 2, that would leave you 3,
3 left.
and I have 4 on him, so I'll keep him.
Yeah.
So I kept my 1 guy anyway.
Yep. Well, that worked out for you. Okay, and then I have 4 left to spend. I'm taking the last portal.
Aw.
I like the portals.
Now, if we haven't mentioned already, I think we did. Obviously, we're trying to get to 20 to win the game.
Yes.
I think we probably said that earlier. But the other way that a game can end is if 4 of the creatures, these are creatures down here,
Yeah.
are emptied out, and then whoever has the highest score wins.
Yeah.
If we
Only
have
the
this-
creatures. The bottom
Yeah, only
7.
the creatures.
Yep.
We're not going to probably get there, but just in
Yeah.
case, because like that emptied out, that's what made me think about it.
Yes.
But it's these guys. If they empty out 4
Yep.
of them, then we stop the game, and whoever has the most wins.
Yeah.
All right, you done?
I am.
I can score my Quay dude, so he gets 2 glory, please.
Okay.
I am blue.
2.
Thank you. And for my 6 dice. 2, 4, and 6. All right. Check them up. All right. I can ready my wizard for 2. He has an attack of 3.
Oh boy.
Not big, but a little bit.
Well, I'm going to have to sacrifice somebody because I have a 3 and a 2. So I'll sacrifice the one with 2. That leaves 1 left over, so he stays.
All right. And then I have 3 I can spend, which doesn't do much, but I'm going to go ahead and get another death dealer.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. So I'm going to score him.
That's a good
let's
one,
see.
though.
That's. No.
Oh, no, he's not the good one.
Yeah, I thought I was
I keep
thinking the
thinking
same
the red
thing.
guy,
I thought
yeah.
it was him. 2 glory.
2 glory.
Since you mentioned it, I'm going to cull a die at the same time. I'm going to cull this one.
Which means it goes back into the...
Right, it goes back into the available, the card.
So you're trying to get rid of stuff that doesn't help you much,
Yep.
basically.
It goes into the wilds.
Did you take your score?
I didn't.
I shouldn't have said anything and let him not take a score. And then I could have won, maybe. Cheating.
Like, hey,
But I can't.
thought
I don't
I
want
had
to
the same
win.
amount. What
I don't want to
happened?
win because I was cheating. So,
All right.
oh, we didn't take a score. Should I tell him?
5, 6.
Because this wine is getting to your head.
6.
And the heat.
It could, yeah, well, the heat, definitely.
Wine and heat.
Wish I was back in Mackinac, probably 15
A
degrees
little
cooler.
breeze, at least, off the lake would be nice.
Yep.
We don't have a lake over here. by where we
Occasional
live.
whiff of horses, but.
I like the horses. Clippity clap, clippity clap.
All right, let's
Oh,
see.
you got all sorts of stuff going on there.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting them together here. Now, I ran into an interesting situation here. Can I actually ready all of them? Because I only have
But your
3
spell
quantity.
doesn't need to be readied.
The spell,
I mean, it doesn't have to be
no,
paid
spells
for.
you just put up there right away, and
So
you can
when
use them whenever you
I don't
want.
think we've done that yet in this game. So when you ready a spell, you just put it right into your ready area. Some of them are immediate, where you have to do them right away, and some of them you can leave in there for as long as you want for your other turns.
Yeah.
If you can't use them that turn. That particular one he just did though allows him to kill one of my guys if he wants to kill them. That's
Yeah.
a level 2 or under. So without using any other attack, which is kind of nice.
Right. So yeah, I will ready that one. It has the single burst on it, so later I'll be able to, I could cast that spell to destroy something.
Well, first you have to finish readying your dice. So yeah.
And then I'll ready these 2. Well, these aren't that much. 1 and 1,
yeah,
so
so you
that's
had,
2.
you had plenty. I thought you had enough to do that.
And then I have 1 left over. Which
right, so what's your
I don't
attack?
want my assistant back, so. My attack is a total of 3.
Okay, so now let's hear this out. His attack is a total of 3. My defense is a 6. However, I'm not trying to help him, but I want everybody to learn how this works. My level is only a 2.
Right.
He could use that spell right now because it's a level 2 or less to destroy me with the spell.
And that's, I mean, why fight when I can actually use the spell? So I'm going to use the spell.
So normally I shouldn't tell him that, but because I want people to learn how the game is played.
Well,
so I'm dead.
You're dead.
But that's the last time I help him.
Okay. One left. I don't want my assistant back, so that's all I'm going to do.
All right. Very good. I have nothing to score now because he killed me.
That's the object of the game.
I know. I'm just saying because I helped you. So. I'm not helping you anymore.
Okay.
That was more for the people to know how it works. All right. Oh, this is pretty nice. I can actually ready my dragon for 3.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
I like that. Now, he has a double asterisk. Let me just read that and make sure I have the double asterisk correct. Quake Dragon has no additional ability unless he's something else. All right, so that doesn't do anything.
Quake Dragon. Quake Dragon, is he the destroyer of worlds?
No, that's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love that show. Oh, I love Coulson so much. Okay, now I'm going on a tangent. I swear, I think he's short, but I love Coulson. I'm 5'10", so I don't know if that would be a good match. But sorry, babe, I would leave you for Coulson. Anyway, my special abilities don't do anything because I don't have another dragon, so we'll leave that there. So I readied him for 3. He has an attack of 8.
5 total.
Bye-bye.
So it doesn't matter what order I go.
He has an attack of 8.
Yeah.
He rocks.
Yeah.
Rock. Okay. Anyway, and I have 3 quiddity left to spend, and I'm going to go ahead and buy another goblin. I like the goblins. And it would be your turn.
All right. I'll score nothing.
Coulson.
Wow, that was not even.
I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended a while ago, but I can't wait for it to come back. I know it's like maybe not coming back till next summer. I don't know. I have to wait now. Keep Coulson.
Well, I don't want to say anything about how it ended because that's a
spoiler.
spoiler.
No, well, somebody might be really behind.
Especially with people watching.
I'm kind of hoping like Infinity Wars 2, which I won't get into details, but I'm hoping Coulson somehow gets in that movie, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
Okay, let's see. I got to re-roll. Well, I'll do these because maybe I'll get a portal.
Yeah.
And I did. So I get to draw one more. Spend that.
You get a spell in there too.
Yep. Yeah, that's something.
You get a spell.
All right. So I'll get the spell up there first. And I will ready the assistant. And then I have 3 left.
All right, what are you attacking
I'm
with?
going to attack with a 1.
Well, here's the deal. He has a 7 defense, but he also has a 3 level.
Yeah, but see, my spell.
He only has level 2 or lower.
I'd love to have rolled where it has the double burst because then I get to destroy a creature of any level. But this is the single burst, so don't get to do anything. So on to the capturing phase. 3. I'll get the last strong scavenging
so we have
goblin.
an empty card now.
We now have an empty card.
All right, fair enough. All right, I get to score my dragon for 4 glory.
Oh, man.
Go, give me that. Yeah, give me. Make sure you don't give you the 4
I'm
glory.
paying attention.
He's done that before. He gives himself. Hey, it's my die.
Or I forget.
Yeah. All right, so I only have 1 die left in the bag. Yeah, 1 die left in the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop all these back in. And
Oh, you bought a lot of. That's a lot of die.
Well, you know.
It's like more than I have.
No, I don't think so, but possibly.
Is there 1 left or whatever?
Oh, hello.
I don't think so. It sounds like twice as much.
Actually, I keep forgetting to call my dice. That's the one thing I keep forgetting. When I score, I should be able to get rid of some of the yucky dice. I'll remember next turn because it's not fair to go back now and do it.
Yep.
Whoops, is that 6? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I've got, I can ready him for 1. I can ready him for 1. And then I've got either a reroll or 3 quiddity, which would give me 4 quiddity left. Should I reroll? Should I reroll? Should I reroll?
That's a tough call because are you going to have enough quiddity to?
I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do anything. I can attack. I can attack with a 5 attack.
Okay. Well, that's
5
easy.
IU. And then I've got 4 quiddity to spend. No more portals left. So I think I'll buy a death dealer.
All right.
And it's your turn.
Yep. I'm going to start by casting a spell.
Well, I mean, Can you cast it until you're ready everything else?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can cast the spell
So
at any
cast
time.
it.
So I'm going to cast it now and get rid of this one.
They're
right
both
here.
level 1,
Yep.
so, okay. And then get rid of that, don't be trying
Yes.
to keep it.
Well, that's gone.
Kinda cheat. Cheaterson, as my friend says.
Cheaters.
I don't know what that even means, I gotta look it up someday.
It sounds cute, that's why.
Cheaterson.
And there's a 1 portal.
Portal, so you get extra die. Oh, you got a lot of quiddity going on there.
Okay, well, I can ready him for 1.
Alright.
And I can attack.
What's the attack?
I'm attacking with a 2.
Oh, I got a 3, thank God.
Okay, well, nothing happens there. And then I've got 6 left to spend. Get the I want to clear some cards out here, so even though I'm wasting some, I'm going to get the last Death Dealer.
Alright. I get to score my Quay guy, so that's 2 score, 2 glory for me.
Wow, I got to catch up to you.
Oh, getting close here, getting close to the end of the game.
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
See, it does start to go pretty fast.
Now I got a
once we've
creepy roll, though.
accumulated. Yep.
Oh, well, not too bad actually.
That's not bad.
Alright, so I'm going to ready my goblin for 1, and I'm going to ready an assistant for 1, and I'm going to ready another assistant for 1.
Oh, wow.
So I have nothing else to spend, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I have an attack value of 4 though, which is not huge.
Well, I think it gets me. Yep, it gets me. I only have 2.
Alright. Now that's my turn, so I have nothing to buy.
Okay. I have nothing to score.
Aw,
It's not looking good for me.
that's too bad.
3,
Watch, I'll probably put my foot in my mouth and then he'll win somehow.
4, 5, and I need a 6th die.
Shake 'em up, Bubba.
Yep.
Shake it up. Ooh, ooh.
Be good. Oh, well, I hope I rolled a 2.
That song is stuck in my head. Oh, we got a portal.
Yes, and I really need it because I didn't roll anything to attack
How many?
with.
2 or 1?
It's a 2.
No, nice. We got another
I
portal.
got 1.
Got another portal.
I really need to attack because otherwise you're going to run away with the win here.
Oh, okay.
I got something.
Got somebody.
It's not very strong, but it's
Nope.
something. So I'll ready him for 1.
And then attack with how much?
Wow, that's not very good. Attack with 2.
All right. Well, attack with 2 would kill one of my little guys, so I'll kill one of my little guys.
Yeah, I got a feeling this isn't going to work out too well for me. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'll get him.
All right. My turn.
Yeah.
Scoring. So the first thing I'm scoring is the goblin for 2 and 3. So 3 points. And guess what that means? I win.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Because I hit the 20 glory first, I won
Yep.
the game. So we almost got, not really 4 gone, but we only had 2 gone. But that's,
Yeah.
we don't usually have that many gone.
When I was that far behind, I was thinking maybe I could try to deplete some cards over here, but then it goes to whoever has the higher score anyway.
I
so-
win.
I know. Nice.
So anyway, this is the basic game of Quarriors. We highly recommend you at least get the basic game, give it a
Yeah.
shot. So much fun. 4 players, you can do 4 players.
Yep.
And then if you really like it, do what we do and buy all the other versions.
Yeah.
Because we're crazy.
I've read some things online. There are some people who say, yeah, I'm not that crazy about it. You don't get enough time to actually play the dice.
I love
There are some people who do house rules of playing to 30, and they say then
Yeah.
you get to use more of the dice.
Just
and
increase
so,
the score.
So whatever you're comfortable with doing, you can. It's a lot of fun. The more you get to use these dice.
And I
the
think
more
the fun part, although I think we now have all the sets, so we're not missing.
Yeah.
I don't know if WizKids. Oh, by the way, it's by WizKids. If we haven't said that already.
Yep.
I don't know if WizKids is coming out with any more new Quarriors at this point. But what I love about the new sets is every time you open one up, it's like, oh, look at these different colored dice,
Yeah.
and some of them are clear. And I just like the dice. I think it's just a fun.
Yeah,
little
but some of the
collection.
expansions are pretty cool. Like you get like a corrupted wizard, and it does some really wacky things and stuff.
Yeah, there's some really. So we highly recommend this game. Again, thank you for those who asked about it. You know what that means, though? We just played another game of Quarriors, and you know what that
Yep,
means?
I know what that means.
We get to put another meeple on our 10 by 10. And right here, we're almost there at the end of playing Quarriors. So we actually only need 2
that
more
on there.
games of Quarriors to meet our 10 by 10 Quarriors need. And then we have to finish up
2
the
more.
rest of these games.
Yep.
Which we will, I think it's only August.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll play. Anyway, We hope you enjoyed looking at us playing Quarriors, not watching us play Quarriors, but playing whatever. You know what I mean. I'm drinking too much wine and it's hot outside.
It's good wine.
Looking forward to seeing you in September for another new show. And hope you're having fun playing your games. And by the way, August, you know what month this is? Gen Con month.
Of course.
Now, we're only going to be there that weekend. We're not going to spend the whole time, but we are going to spend Saturday and Sunday there.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see some of you there and you can say hello to us. See you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Table for Two show created by
Missy.